Did you know that your belly fat isn't just about calories? It's about hormones, habits, and hidden triggers that no one talks about. If you've tried every diet, every ab workout, and still can't flatten your tummy, this video might change how you see fat loss forever. Welcome to Woman Healthy Tips, your science-backed, motivation-filled space for real women's health. Today, we're unlocking the Flat Tummy Formula Women's Ultimate Fat Loss Plan. This isn't about starving yourself or doing endless crunches. It's about understanding how your body truly works and using that knowledge to finally see results. When we talk about losing belly fat, most women instantly think of cutting calories or doing endless crunches, but the real secret begins deep inside the body with hormones. Hormones are like invisible switches that control whether your body stores fat or burns it. When these switches are balanced, you feel energetic, your metabolism stays active, and your belly fat starts to melt away naturally. But when they are imbalanced, your body works against you. You might eat healthy, exercise regularly, and still notice stubborn fat hanging around your midsection. That's not a lack of discipline. It's your body's way of protecting itself from internal chaos. Think about cortisol, the stress hormone. When your body is under constant pressure, whether from emotional stress, poor sleep, or even an intense diet, it releases cortisol to help you cope. But too much cortisol signals your body to store fat, especially around your belly, as a source of quick energy. So while you're stressing about not losing weight, your stress itself is the reason you're stuck. Isn't that wild? It's a cycle that traps so many women without them even realizing it. Then there's insulin, the hormone that manages your blood sugar. Every time you eat something sugary or refined, insulin spikes to move that sugar into your cells. But when your diet includes frequent snacks, sweet drinks, or processed carbs, insulin is constantly elevated. Over time, your cells stop responding properly. This is insulin resistance. And that's when fat storage increases dramatically, especially around the abdomen. You feel tired, crave sugar, and think you need more food for energy. But what your body really needs is balance. Estrogen, the female hormone, also plays a huge role. As women age, estrogen levels shift, and these changes can cause the body to deposit more fat around the stomach instead of the hips or thighs. That's why many women over 35 suddenly feel like their shape is changing even though their lifestyle hasn't. It's not about age, it's about hormonal balance. And the good news is, you can bring it back under control naturally. Start by choosing foods that support your hormones instead of sabotaging them. Healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, and walnuts keep your hormones stable. Protein from eggs, lentils, or fish helps balance insulin. Leafy greens like spinach and kale support your liver, the organ that detoxifies excess estrogen. And don't forget water, it's not just for hydration. It helps your body flush out toxins that disrupt hormonal function. Every glass you drink is a signal to your system that you're ready to reset. Lifestyle changes matter too. Taking 10 deep breaths when you feel stressed can lower cortisol faster than any supplement. A 15-minute walk after meals can stabilize blood sugar and insulin. Sleeping 7-8 hours allows your body to regulate leptin and ghrelin, the hormones that control hunger and fullness. When you sleep less, these hormones go wild, and your cravings become unstoppable. So if you've been sleeping 5 hours a night, pushing yourself with coffee, and wondering why the fat won't leave, your body isn't broken, it's just exhausted. The takeaway is simple: balance your hormones before you chase calories. When your inner chemistry is stable, fat loss becomes easier, smoother, and long-lasting. You stop fighting your body and start working with it. You begin to notice your energy rising, your cravings fading, and your belly softening. That's the power of harmony inside your body. It reflects outside. Now let's move to the next truth. Eating smart, not less. Most women believe eating less is the key to a flat stomach. They cut meals, skip breakfast, and survive on salads and coffee. At first, the scale might move, but soon everything slows down. The metabolism, the energy, the motivation. That's because your body thinks you're in danger. When you eat too little, your body goes into survival mode, lowering calorie burn to protect itself. You start holding on to fat, not losing it. The better strategy is to fuel your body wisely. Think of your metabolism as a fire. If you don't feed it the right wood, it dies out. Protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs are the wood that keeps your metabolism burning steadily. When you eat a balanced breakfast, say scrambled eggs, With spinach and avocado, you set your blood sugar on a steady path for the day. No spikes, no crashes, no cravings. When you eat every 3 to 4 hours with balanced meals, your body knows it will be fed, so it doesn't need to store fat just in case. Let's be honest, cutting calories may seem disciplined, but it's not sustainable. Have you ever felt proud of eating very little, only to end up binging later? That's your body trying to survive. It's whispering, "Feed me real nutrition." The magic happens when you shift your mindset from restriction to nourishment. You start asking, what does my body need to thrive? Rather than, what should I avoid? That change alone transforms your relationship with food and your results. Smart eating also means paying attention to timing. Eating late at night, especially processed snacks, confuses your metabolism. Your body should be resting, not digesting. Try finishing your last meal 2 to 3 hours before bed and notice how much lighter your stomach feels in the morning. Add fiber-rich foods like oats, beans, and vegetables to keep digestion smooth and your belly flatter. Remember, slow digestion causes bloating, and bloating can make you feel like you've gained fat when it's just trapped gas and water. Here's another tip: hydration. Sometimes what feels like hunger is actually thirst. Drinking a glass of water before meals can help your body digest better and prevent overeating. Herbal teas like green tea or peppermint can also support metabolism and reduce bloating. Think of each sip as a small step toward a cleaner, lighter you. A woman's body thrives on rhythm and respect, not punishment. When you start eating smart instead of less, you're not just losing fat, you're rebuilding trust with your body. You're teaching it that food isn't the enemy, it's fuel for transformation. You stop fearing carbs because you understand which ones serve you. You stop chasing diets because you finally feel in control. Every smart meal you eat tells your body, "I'm taking care of you." And your body responds beautifully. It releases stored fat, gives you stable energy, and sharpens your focus. That's the real metabolic formula: nourishment, timing, balance, and self-respect. When you master these two foundations, balanced hormones and smart eating, you stop guessing and start progressing. You stop punishing your body and start partnering with it. And that's when the real magic of fat loss begins. A healthy, confident woman whose body reflects her inner balance and peace. Movement is one of the most powerful tools a woman can use to shape her body and mind, yet so many believe they need to do hours of cardio to lose belly fat. The truth is, your body doesn't respond to long, exhausting workouts the way you think it does. In fact, endless cardio can increase cortisol levels, the very hormone that makes your body store more fat around your belly. The key is not how long you move, but how you move. It's about training with purpose, engaging your muscles, and creating intensity that signals your body to burn fat even after the workout is done. Think of your body like an engine. When you challenge it with strength training or short bursts of effort, it revs up and stays burning fuel for hours. That's what scientists call the afterburn effect. But when you just coast along, doing the same slow movements every day, your body adapts, becomes efficient, and burns fewer calories. If you've ever wondered why those long walks or jogs stop showing results, that's why. Your body got used to them. The smarter approach is to focus on resistance training and high-intensity interval workouts. These don't have to be complicated or require a gym. Simple exercises like squats, push-ups, lunges, and planks engage multiple muscles at once. Adding small dumbbells or even water bottles for resistance can amplify your results. You only need 20 to 25 minutes a few times a week to reshape your metabolism. When you lift weights or use your own body weight, you're not just burning calories, you're teaching your body to become a fat-burning machine. One woman I coached used to spend an hour on the treadmill every evening. She felt tired, hungry, and frustrated because her belly wasn't changing. We replaced her cardio with 25-minute strength circuits 3 times a week and encouraged her to walk outdoors on rest days. In just a month, she noticed her jeans fit better, her energy was higher, and she didn't crave sugar like before. That's the power of intelligent movement. You don't have to move more, you have to move better. Another important part of intentional movement is posture and engagement. Many women perform exercises but never truly connect with their core. When you train your core properly by focusing on your breathing, tightening your deep abdominal muscles, and keeping your spine aligned, you reshape not just your stomach but your entire body language. You stand taller, move gracefully, and feel more confident. It's not about doing 100 crunches. It's about learning to activate your core in everything you do, from sitting to walking to lifting groceries. It's also crucial to remember that movement isn't just physical, it's emotional therapy. Exercise releases endorphins, the natural mood boosters. It helps you release tension, reduce anxiety, and build self-trust. Every time you move your body, you remind yourself that you're capable of change. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to start. Even a 15-minute home workout counts. A walk after dinner counts. Dancing while cooking counts. Your body doesn't judge the movement, it just responds to consistency. And that brings us to the deeper layer of fat loss, your gut health. You can train your body perfectly, but if your gut is inflamed, bloated, or sluggish, your progress will feel stuck. Your gut isn't just about digestion, it's a command center for your metabolism, mood, and hormones. Inside your gut live trillions of bacteria, and they decide how efficiently you burn fat and how well you absorb nutrients. When this ecosystem is balanced, your belly feels flat, your energy is stable, and your cravings are under control. When it's imbalanced, you feel tired, bloated, and frustrated no matter how healthy you eat. Think about the last time you felt uncomfortably bloated, even after a small meal. That's your gut signaling that something's off. Maybe it's too much sugar, too little fiber, or chronic stress that's weakening your digestion. A flat tummy starts from the inside, and that means healing your gut. Begin by simplifying your meals whole. Unprocessed foods are easier to digest and gentler on your stomach. Include probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, or sauerkraut to repopulate your gut with good bacteria. Prebiotic foods like bananas, garlic, and oats feed those bacteria and help them thrive. Sugar and processed foods, on the other hand, feed the bad bacteria that cause inflammation and water retention. The more processed your diet, the more your gut struggles and the more your belly expands. When you cut down on those foods and replace them with colorful vegetables, healthy fats, and lean proteins, you'll notice a visible difference within weeks, not just in how you look, but in how you feel. Your digestion becomes smoother, your energy levels rise, and your belly starts to flatten naturally. Hydration is another underrated gut healer. Drinking enough water helps your body break down food, move waste efficiently, and reduce bloating. Start your day with a glass of warm water and lemon. It's a simple way to wake up your digestive system and support your liver, which plays a major role in fat metabolism. Herbal teas like ginger or peppermint can also ease bloating and soothe your stomach after meals. These small, mindful habits make a big difference when practiced consistently. Another factor often overlooked is stress. Your gut and brain are deeply connected through the vagus nerve, so every time you stress, your gut feels it. That's why emotional stress often leads to indigestion, bloating, or cravings. Taking deep breaths, practicing mindfulness, or just spending a few quiet minutes outdoors can calm this connection and bring your digestion back to harmony. You're not just relaxing your mind, you're healing your gut. Imagine your gut as the garden of your health. You can't expect beautiful results if the soil is polluted. Every good habit, clean eating, hydration, rest, and stress control acts like watering and nurturing that soil. When it thrives, everything else does too. Your flat tummy isn't built only in the gym or the kitchen, it's built in balance. Movement trains your metabolism, and gut health nourishes it. One strengthens the outside, the other heals the inside. Together, they create transformation. When you move intentionally and feed your gut wisely, your body stops resisting and starts cooperating. You begin to feel lighter, not just in your body, but in your spirit. Every time you move with purpose, every time you choose real food, every time you take care of your gut, you're telling your body, I respect you. That's when it starts working for you, not against you. Fat loss stops being a struggle and becomes a natural outcome of self-care. When you align movement with inner healing, you don't just get a flatter tummy, you gain strength, balance, and peace. Your body becomes a reflection of the love and wisdom you've poured into it. Sleep and stress are two powerful forces that can either transform your body or quietly sabotage every effort you make. Most women underestimate how much they affect fat loss. You can eat perfectly, exercise daily, and drink all the green smoothies in the world. But if you're not sleeping enough and constantly living under stress, your belly fat will cling to you like a shield. Your body doesn't store fat to punish you, it does it to protect you. When you're tired or overwhelmed, your body senses danger. and in response, it holds on to energy in the form of fat, especially around your midsection. Understanding this connection changes everything. When you're sleep deprived, your body releases more cortisol, the stress hormone, and less leptin and ghrelin, the hormones that regulate hunger and fullness. You wake up craving carbs, sugar, and caffeine. You feel hungrier even when you've eaten enough, and your energy crashes by midday. It's not a lack of discipline, it's biology trying to survive the lack of rest. Studies show that just one night of poor sleep can make you eat up to 300 more calories the next day. That's how quickly sleep deprivation can shift your metabolism and your appetite. Think about the last time you stayed up late scrolling on your phone or finishing work. You probably woke up groggy, skipped breakfast, reached for coffee, and craved snacks all day. That's a hormonal imbalance created by lack of rest. Your body was trying to compensate for lost energy. When you start prioritizing sleep, everything changes. Your cravings fade, your mind clears, your metabolism stabilizes, and your belly starts responding to your efforts. Sleep isn't laziness, it's strategy. It's the time when your body resets, repairs, and burns fat most efficiently. Building a sleep routine is a gift to your hormones. Try to sleep and wake at the same time every day. Dim the lights an hour before bed, avoid bright screens, and do something relaxing. Stretch, read, or write. Keep your room dark and cool, and stop eating at least 2 hours before bedtime so your body can rest, not digest. These simple habits tell your body that it's safe to shut down and recover. You'll notice your energy rising during the day and your belly fat slowly shrinking because your hormones are finally working for you. Stress is the other invisible force that can stop your progress. Many women live in a constant state of tension, worrying about family, work, and expectations. The problem is that chronic stress keeps your cortisol levels high. This hormone makes your body store fat, especially visceral fat, which lies deep in your abdomen and surrounds your organs. Cortisol also breaks down muscle, slows metabolism, and increases sugar cravings. You might notice that during stressful times, you crave comfort foods like chocolate or bread. That's your body trying to find temporary relief. But that comfort soon turns into guilt, and the cycle repeats. Breaking that pattern starts with awareness. You can't eliminate all stress, but you can control how your body reacts to it. The key is to train your nervous system to calm down. Deep breathing, meditation, journaling, or simply walking outdoors can lower cortisol within minutes. Take 3 slow, deep breaths whenever you feel tense. It's a small act, but it tells your brain, I'm safe. Over time, this rewires your stress response. The calmer you feel, the easier it becomes for your body to let go of stored fat. Stress management also means setting boundaries. Say no to things that drain you. Protect your peace like you protect your health, because they're connected. Choose people and activities that bring calm, not chaos. When your mind feels safe, your body stops storing fat as armor. You start living from balance, not burnout. There's something deeply empowering about realizing that rest and calm are part of your fitness plan. Fat loss is not just about discipline, it's about restoration. When you sleep well and manage stress, you create the perfect internal environment for transformation. Your hormones align, your metabolism wakes up, and your energy becomes stable. You don't need more control, you need more care. When you start giving your body that care, it begins to trust you again. The next part of the flat tummy formula is consistency. This is where most women give up, not because the plan doesn't work, but because they expect fast results. Fat loss is not a race. It's a journey of rebuilding habits and healing your relationship with your body. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. It means showing up even when progress feels slow. Your body changes quietly before it shows visibly. Every healthy meal, every walk, every full night of sleep adds up in ways you might not see yet, but your body feels it. The truth is, transformation happens in small, consistent choices, not big temporary ones. You don't need to work out for 2 hours. You need to move daily. You don't need to eat perfectly. You need to eat mindfully. You don't need to lose 10 pounds in a week. You need to keep going, even when you don't see the scale move. Every small act of discipline plants a seed, and over time, those seeds grow into habits that shape your body and mindset. Think of consistency as self-respect in action. When you show up for yourself day after day, your body learns that you mean what you say. That builds confidence, and confidence creates momentum. Once you experience how good it feels to live in alignment with your goals, you don't want to go back. That's why lasting results aren't about motivation, they're about rhythm. Motivation gets you started, but consistency keeps you strong. It helps to stop focusing on what you can't do and start celebrating what you can. Did you drink enough water today? Did you take a walk after dinner? Did you choose real food instead of processed snacks? Those are victories. Progress doesn't always look dramatic, it's often quiet and steady. You might not notice your belly changing day to day, but others will see your energy, your glow, and your confidence rising. Consistency also means forgiving yourself when you slip. One skipped workout doesn't erase your progress. One indulgent meal doesn't destroy your plan. What matters is what you do next. Get back up, reset, and keep moving forward. The women who succeed are not the ones who never fall. They're the ones who keep standing up. When you combine balanced hormones, smart nutrition, intentional movement, inner healing, rest, and consistency, you build something much greater than a flat tummy. You build a strong, peaceful, confident woman. Your belly starts to shrink, but your belief in yourself expands. You realize that your health isn't just about how you look in the mirror. It's about how you feel when you wake up each day. It's about having the energy to live fully, love deeply, and show up as your best self. Your body has been waiting for you to listen, not fight. When you sleep deeply, manage stress gently, and stay consistent patiently, you give it the permission to heal. And when it heals, it transforms. That's the real power of the flat tummy formula, not quick fixes or extreme diets, but the quiet strength of a woman who chooses balance, love, and discipline every single day.